There are two screens available in the market and there is 40 to 50 pound price difference in between them. We are going to replace the one on the right side because you don't need to pay extra 50 pounds if your phone's frame is okay, and if you watch full video you'll be able to replace both of them, obviously on your own risk. Hello everyone, I hope and trust you are good and keeping safe. Today we've got Huawei P30 Pro for a smashed LCD screen replacement. As you can see, the screen is working fine, but cracked, bleed out and some horizontal line appeared on the bottom side of the screen. So we turn the phone off, pull the SIM card out and take the phone under the hot air, where we're going to remove the back glass which is covering the battery, screws and other components. Once back glass is taken off, we'll then remove all the screws displayed in red circles using 1.8 mm Phillips screwdriver. Now we'll remove NFC coil and antenna. Gently break the adhesive and pull the coil towards yourself. And then carefully remove the antenna with a spudger. Now first of all, disconnect the battery and then SIM reader and charging port flex cable. Now disconnect both antenna ribbons, then we'll remove the battery. In order to remove the battery, first pull the strip 1 and 2. And then gently remove the battery pulling strip 3. Once the battery is taken off, we peel off the battery adhesive and unscrew them screws pointed in red circle using 1.8 mm Phillips screwdriver. Now carefully remove the shield which is covering SIM reader and charging port. Then disconnect the other end of the flex cable. It's not coming off for some reason. Let's disconnect the thumb reader first and then we'll get extra room. There we go. Now we disconnect loudspeaker or ringer connector, then remove SIM reader and loudspeaker. Now remove thumb reader with extra care, making sure you don't damage it. This is the thumb reader, the one you see on the screen when pressing the home button, or we use it for unlocking the phone. Now disconnect the LCD connector and peel it away from the housing, because now we are going to remove the screen. Before placing the new screen, make sure old adhesive is removed properly and housing is cleaned. And make sure always use genuine service pack LCD screen for better display quality. Vibration speaker is right over there. Thanks to Huawei for acoustic display technology. Don't forget to put vibration speaker cover back on. Now use B7000 for sticking the LCD back on. Neither too much nor too little for better bonding. Now we stick the screen back on the housing, being very careful. And bear one thing in mind, that B7000 takes 5 to 7 hours to bond properly. Again, this Huawei P30 Pro screen replacement video is made for the purpose, so it can be used for both with the housing and without the housing screen replacement. And that's what makes this video different than the other you have seen on YouTube. Now let's put the rest of the phone back together. First of all, connect the LCD to the motherboard. Then thumb reading scanner. Now little cable which connects thumb reader to daughter board. Now place the ringer back on its place. Then daughter board and SIM reader. Next, charging port and SIM reader flex cable. And don't forget to connect antenna to bottom side of the housing. Now put the shield back on and tight the screws being circled. And again, don't forget to connect both antenna ribbons to the board, or you're left without the signals. Now stick the battery back on the housing and connect it to the main board. And then charging port and SIM reader. Now put NFC shield back on. Now let's tight all the screws marked in circles. In the end, we'll stick battery cover back on and then we'll go ahead and test the phone.